Hey, how's it going? Before I get into this video, I want to let everybody know that I do manga and anime related content, also tattoo related content on my channel, and this particular video is tattoo related. So if you are on the manga side of my subscribers, this video may not be for you, but if you want to, you can stick around and enjoy it. Thank you. Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Josh Frizzell, and today I'm going to teach you how to set up safely and sterile for your next tattoo. I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get right into it. Before you start anything, what you need to do is you need to go wash your hands with warm soapy water for 30 seconds. The way to do that, to count, is usually sing the happy birthday song twice. That's California code. That's what we do, that's what I do, and that's what I teach my employees to do. Next thing you're going to want to do is to glove up. I'm not going to be using these, obviously. This is for educational purposes only, and you are going to want to mat aside everything that you're about to use. This stuff has a kill time to it, so let's spray everything down real quick. So I'm going to spray my station off. I'm going to spray my bed, and I'm also going to spray my armrest, okay? And the kill time is between 3 and 5 minutes, so we're going to do that. And while we're doing that, let's go through the drawers and see what we have. Right here is everything that I keep in my top drawer. I do keep a box of gloves. I do keep Scentsy wrap. I keep my machines. These are my coil machines. This is the Mickey Sharps, and these are the irons. I keep my freehand pins right here. This is all my coil needles if I am using coil that day. I usually go for coils if I'm doing traditional style work, but everything else is usually done with these. These are both Ambition machines. This is the X-Net and this is the Ambition Soldier. I keep my pair of scissors right here, and I also keep my cartridge holders as well. Okay, down in the second drawer, I do keep my bottle bags. I keep my Saniderm. I keep my razor blades, my sterile tongue depressors, the Inkies, Saran wrap, bibs, tape. Tape's going to be your best friend. I do keep smelling salts right here just in case anybody gets sick. More cartridge holders just to have on board, and I also keep my ink caps. So down in my third drawer, I do like to keep my needles organized. Usually I do have a lot of Quadra needles, but my supplier was out this week, unfortunately, so I do keep these, but I keep them labeled. I have 11 liners, 7 liners, 9 round liners, 5 round liners, more 7 round liners, 13 curve mags, 23 curve mags, Ambitions. These are my favorite right now. These are 11 super bug pins liners, and I also have the 17 curve mags as well. Down in my fourth drawer, I do keep pre-cut paper towels. I do prefer wipeouts, but this will do for now. I do keep more Scentsy wrap, an extra roll of paper towels, and 2 more boxes of gloves, just in case I run out during a tattoo. So now that we passed the kill time, we're actually going to start setting up. So this is what I like to do first. I do go and grab my rubbing alcohol, and I like to spray down the top. I'm going to put that back. Don't worry, we're going to put a bottle bag on that in a bit. Reach in here, grab the Saran wrap, and I'm going to cover the entirety of the top of my station. You want to make sure you get everything. You want no part of your station exposed, so make sure you cover all of that. Next up, you're going to want to grab a bib and the tape. That's why I like to keep everything in order. And we're going to go like this, and we are going to lay the entire bib out on top of the station. Take the tape, and some people like to put it on just the corners. Not me personally. I like to do the whole thing. We're going to strip that out, the entirety of the bib itself to keep everything in place. Like so. Put the tape back. That part's done. Now that I have that part out of the way, I did reach down, grab my bottle bags, and now I'm gonna open them up, grab the green soap bottle, put it in face down, just like so. Set that on top of there, grab this bottle bag, and repeat with the alcohol bottle. Those over to the side, and those are ready to go. Now that I have this part of my station set up, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down, grab my pre-cuts, put them over here. If you do a tattoo and you have extras of these, just throw them away. Don't put them back with the rest of the pre-cuts because they will be contaminated from that point on. Okay, next up is your machine. Okay, this is very important. I like to take a piece of saran wrap and put it over the top of my machine like this, just like that. Firm that, grip that. Take your Scentsy wrap. And I like to go around the saran wrap on the tip of the machine. Reason being is for splashback. I'll explain that in a second. Put that back. Take this is barrier film. I put this on the back like this of the machine. I wrap it around, covers that, and I do keep another piece and I put it over the top like this so your machine is completely covered. So the reason for that saran wrap is when you put your cartridge in, it pokes a hole through it, and just in case ink, if it splashes back, it's not gonna get inside of the tip of your machine. Next up is getting the needles ready. So the second the needle comes out of the box and hits that, it's unsterile at that point. So you're gonna put it down. I'm gonna waste that needle just for this video. I don't really care. Just like that. For California, when you do open these needles, right, you have to save this part. This part right here, you put to the side, and you're gonna have to staple it to your consent form. Okay, so next thing that I did is I did get a tongue depressor. I scooped out A&D. I put it on our station here. Took ink caps, rubbed a little bit on, stuck them to there. That's ready to go. If you're doing black and gray work, I usually like to keep a cup, an empty cup. I don't put water in it or anything like that. If you do put water in it, make sure it's distilled. But I did learn this from another artist. If you have a mag and you're doing black and gray work, let's say you have straight black, 8-drop, 4-drop, 2-drop, you take your machine, you take your green soap, and you actually spray the green soap into the cartridge of the mag to clean it out. It cleans it out a lot better than dipping it into distilled water, because if you do and you don't clean the tube correctly, you are going to mess up your tones. And I learned that from a fellow artist over at Dark Rose Tattoo Parlor in Victorville. Now that your station is all set up, what I like to do normally is I like to re-glove, and I like to pour my inks. This is a brand new bottle, so I'm not going to be pouring ink, but when I do pour ink, I hover over the top of each cap, making sure that there's no backsplash going into the bottle. So fill it up, 8-drop, 6-drop, 2-drop, whatever drop system you want to use for black and gray. And also when I mix my tones, I do like to use the Keep It Wet. It is for diluting colors, but I also feel like it works really well for a mixing solution for your black and gray. If you don't want to use that, you can use distilled water, or Big Sleeps makes this blue like dilution as well. A lot of people use that. Or if you really want to, you can use green soap as well. And just like that, you are ready to go. You're all set up and you are ready to tattoo. Breaking down, glove up, make sure you put all your cartridges in your sharps containers. Spray everything down again with the Maticide, kill time it out, and that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for sticking around. If you do have any comments, go ahead and leave them down below. If you guys do it differently, I'm always open to other artists' way of doing things. So go ahead and let me know. And if you like the video, like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.